everybody, Drew here, Tip of the Mitt Flips. I have 14 orders going out, 15 orders going out, something like that, for a little over $400. So good weekend. I am super happy about that. Mostly smaller stuff too. Even the big things aren't that big, so that's great. Should be not too bad for packing. First thing we have, Elton John Greatest Hits. Right here. Elton John Greatest Hits on cassette. That one was $8.09 free shipping. I ran a sale, 10% off sale through the weekend, so prices might be a little weird sounding on some of the stuff. After that, I sold a bunch of these this weekend. First up though, 2 of the 4x4x7 something clear acrylic cases. I am, of course, going to look out for these this summer. Hopefully they have Beanie Babies in them so that people think that they're useless and worthless, because that's where I got all these. If you're newer to the channel, is I bought a Beanie Baby collection for pennies on the piece, and the Beanie Babies are worthless. I mean, really, I made a video about it if you want to watch that. The gist of it is Beanie Babies are still very worthless. You can sell them in bulk for pennies a piece, because people buy them still as stuffed animals to donate or to give out or whatever, but there's no value in the actual Beanie Babies. But the collector cases actually sell pretty well. So yeah, 2 of those, $17.98 free shipping. If I remember correctly, 2 of them still can go first class, so that won't be too bad there. After that, I might be able to pull it out right now, but it is a Toshiba Television. Now let's see if I can do this. If I remember correctly, I think it does have a handle on it with the remote. Nope, can't do it one-handed. But Toshiba Television, mini television with the... Actually, hold on, I will get them out. All right, Drew here from the future. This TV right here, Toshiba with the DVD player in it. It's pretty small, so this will actually fit in, I think, one of the smaller Walmart boxes, so that's actually pretty cool. I have some of those on hand, but I took an offer. It'd been sitting around for a while. I did take a little less than I wanted to, but I decided I need space so bad. It's taking up a lot of space. It's been listed for, I don't know, 9 months or something, so I took an offer. 85 bucks plus shipping. Still, I paid, I want to say I paid like $8 bucks, $9, somewhere in that range. Under $10 I paid for it with the remote, so that's good money anyways. Then again, let's see, 3 this time. 3 4x4x7 and something. There we go. Acrylic display cases. See, there's a sticker on there. I'll clean these up before I send them out, because I did have someone return some because they said that they were not as pictured or whatever. So that's probably on me. I'll half take the blame on that because it's a used item. Of course, it's going to have some wear, but I probably could have scrubbed it a little better maybe. And I've actually figured out that if I take some of the goo gone, buff it a little bit, and then hit it with the Windex, it almost like buffs out some of the minor scratches. You know, it's a little extra effort, but I might do that going forward. Who knows? Then we have, did I say how much? $26.97 free shipping on that set of 3. Next up, Animal Planet Vet Collection Nintendo DS right here. I thought it was kind of funny. It actually has chew marks in it. So Vet Collection game got attacked by, see if you can see that there, yeah. Attacked by some type of dog, so kind of funny, kind of not. $9.89 free shipping. Then I sell these pretty often. This is gonna be the old system, so it might take me a second to find it, but it's a vintage Corningware handle. Actually, I see it already. Here we go. See if this, I'll double check this one. I have a couple of them, but it's a handle where you take, I'll show you, like one of these handles right here, and you slip it over, and then, oh, sorry, then you slip it over, then you twist this back part, and it creates a handle on pots and pans, not pots, dishes that do not have a handle. $8 free shipping. Took an offer on that one because I have multiples of them, I figure might as well get one of them out of here. Then again, rinse and repeat. 2 4x4x7 1/4. I'll have to rearrange these to take up less space. Display cases. That one's kind of nasty. I don't feel like cleaning that today. Got a lot of packing to do, so there we go. That one's nicer. Clean those up, send them out. I've seen quite a few resellers videos recently where they started garage sailing this weekend. I am not pleased with that. It's still, I would say, 6 weeks before I get to go to one. So come on, warm weather. Then I won't be able to grab it. Oh, maybe I will. But brass 4-piece. Nope, I got a bunch of stuff in my way. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah, get out of here. Just start throwing stuff. That's how it works. And these don't go to it. Just get those off. They were just there for ease of storage. Oh yeah, we got her. But yes, it's a brass ornate. Let's see if I can get a better view of it. But it's a brass ornate fireplace set. Pretty cool looking one. Got how much money? $44.99 for that one. I'm actually glad I only have one of those left because the season's almost over for fires. So unless maybe people keep them by their fire pit, but I can't imagine you'd want to pay that kind of money and then throw it outside. But who knows? People do weird things every day. Then we have on C4 vintage Pyrex Spring Blossom. I had 2 of those. I'll grab the one that doesn't have a spider in it. So there we go. $13 plus shipping for that one right there. No lid, so that hurts the value actually quite a bit. Really good shape though. They were definitely clean and had been hand washed, so that's a plus. Then again on C4, vintage blue cornflower P7C. I think it's this one. I think it's the only one with the lid down here. Let me double check. Nope, that ain't it. This has to be it. It's the only one with the lid. Let me double check. Ooh, was that the name of the lid? Yes, there we go. That was the lid, was a P7C. P1 3/4 B with the lid, cornflower blue. I said a few videos ago, as far as rate of sale, not value, but as far as listing and getting them sold, the cornflower blue is tops. You don't get a ton of money, like for that one with the lid, nice and clean, $16.19 plus shipping. All right, so I wasn't going to film any packing or anything today. I had a lot of orders and I really need to get them out. I mean, I still have a lot of orders and I need to get them out. Something came up that was very specific that I thought was at least worth mentioning. Resizing boxes. If you watch my channel, you've seen me do it a few times. It's when you take a box and resize it to another size box. Usually that's because you're trying to custom build a box for a specific item, but sometimes it's because you're trying to save on shipping. And that comes into play very specifically when you're just like on the cusp of the next pound up. And let me show you what I mean. Okay, so I'm packing up a Corningware thing. This is a number 7 box from USPS. I use these almost more than any other box. Off the top of my head, I think I do use this more than any other box. Very diverse things you can fit into that. And then it resizes very easily. But what happened is, if I can do this with one hand, I got it all packed up and I went to print off the label. And as you can see, it is 4 and less than 1 ounce over 4 pounds. I had a little bit of extra room and I could have resized it, but it seemed like it was going to be, you know, how most things seem to happen in my life, where I go, I won't need to bother with that, and then I do stuff and then I have to backtrack, then it ends up being more work in the long run, blah blah blah. I had a little bit of room and I just threw in 2 extra pieces of paper and boom, done. Save time, move on to the next thing. Then I go to print the label and it's just over that next pound. So let's see how much that was going to cost. Okay, shipping was going to be $18.72 for me. That's with my eBay discount. So that's not what the buyer would have paid. It would have been an additional almost $6 on top of that for the buyer. But we'll talk about what I'm paying. because we're talking about saving me money. So 1872 is what it would have been. So now let me unpack this. It's just a little bit over, so I don't have to do a ton. I could actually probably just take out some backing material, but that would not be very safe. All right, and as you can see, it's not a lot of extra room. It's only a little bit, but I'm so close to being down that next poundage that I have to at least try. I mean, is it worth the amount of money I'm gonna save? If I wasn't filming, yes, because it would have taken me an extra 2 minutes. I would already be done to be packed on. Filming, I'll break even. So for your benefit, I'm gonna waste my time. Usually what I'll do is, I got it bubble wrapped already in here. I'll take something flat that fits in the box. This isn't the best thing because it's got a bend in it. And just kind of see, let me flip it around, see where it's gonna hit on the edge here. If it's square, obviously just scoot it over and you'll see. But since mine's centered in the middle of the box, so it's not a lot. It's just below this line here of script. So let me go ahead and get my box resizer. I'll line it up just below that where it was, which actually maxes out my thing. So I have to take that off and freehand it. So wish me luck on that. And I take my knife, cut up and up and up and up. You know, true, how can that possibly save you any weight? All you do is take out a piece of paper. Well, first off, paper has a weight. Second off, what I can do now is this amount that I reduced the box by, I can remove from each section. I'm just going to freehand this. I'm feeling pretty confident. And on this underside one, it's not going to matter too much because it will be covered up anyways. All right, so I got those ones down. I'll fold over these next ones like so. And the trick when you do that is you just fold down the one side, fold over the other, and then score through both pieces when you go when you take your knife through, and it'll line up perfectly when you go to close it. Actually, I'm going to take a piece of tape. Let me just make sure we got enough packing in here. I am going to put one of these pieces back, so it's going to be close. I might have gone through all this and not actually got it. There goes that one. Cut off the rest there. And there we go. I was a bit nervous. I said, if I go through all this and I still don't make it, I'm going to be a little sad, maybe a little mad. But let me get the camera. And as you can see, 3 pounds, 14.4 ounces. That gives me enough room that I don't have to worry about how much the label weighs, which is very little. And so I can put that as 3 pounds, 15 ounces. So let's see what that saves me. We started with $18.72. And there we go, $16.28. So for, even with filming and everything, that took me, you know, an extra 4 minutes, and I saved a couple bucks. So if I wasn't filming, that would have taken me 30 seconds to 40 seconds and saved $2. So that's really when resizing matters, is when you're right on that cusp of the next poundage. Beyond that, you start getting into dimensional once you're bigger, but then you're talking usually FedEx anyways, so it really doesn't matter at that point. This thing, also big, and glad to see it out of my way so I have space to actually list some bigger things. Vintage Guardian Service. Oh. All right, I got a lid. And the bottom. All right, so vintage Guardian Service. Roaster. There's the bottom, and then I'll show you the top because it kind of looks cool. It's got like that design on there. Try not to break it before I can get it shipped out. And let's see, $49.99 plus shipping for that one. Okay, and then after that we have a oddly enough, out of all those chest pieces I've listed, the exact same one sold. So maybe that's a common one to lose, or a common one people use for crafting. I have no idea. But a plain wood white bishop piece. So let's see, yep, right here. That little guy right there, not the whole chess set, just the one chess piece. That was $8.09 free shipping. I actually have a second bag of pieces to list. I'm going to hold off on doing that for a little bit. I might actually list just the white bishops because now I'm out of those. It makes sense to me to do that. $8.09 free shipping if I hadn't said it yet. After that, it's baseball season. We got an Eaton S32 blah 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 blah. Back in my stupid place to keep stuff spot. There we go. Bat. And it's actually Easton. Of course it is. And I put Eaton. So luckily someone still found it and bought it. I actually noticed that yesterday I purchased some Max Scherzer. He's a pitcher, used to pitch for the Tigers, if you don't watch baseball. I bought 3 of his cards because I got them for pennies. And I went to search how much they would be worth if they were PSA 10s, like mint condition. And I actually typed in Maz Scherzer, and there was 4 listings for Maz Scherzer instead of Max Scherzer. So that's something I'm gonna tinker with in the next couple days, is just misspelling things that I want to buy and see if listings come up, because then they might have gotten passed over by other buyers and then I get them for cheaper. But either way, the baseball bat that I misspelled, somebody still found and purchased. $19.99 plus shipping. That'll be super easy to ship. It will go in one of these, fold it up, throw the bat in, can't really hurt it, and off it goes. Next thing is vintage Pyrex 403 primary colors. Oops, don't break stuff. Yellow, right there. That one was $22.94 plus shipping. All right, don't need to reorganize in the middle of my day. Let's see. After that, I have a ton of these things. Treasure Garden Outdoor. I took an offer on this. $28 free shipping. CP923. That'll be easier to remember. CP923. There we go. CP923. I definitely took less of an offer than I should have. I forgot this was one of the bigger ones, so that's going to cost me a little more than I want to ship. It is what it is. I have a bunch. I've sold all the expensive ones I got. If you see these here, there's like umbrella covers, fire pit covers. I think that's all I'm down to but there was some that were furniture. But I had a few that were really big. Like one was over $100 that somebody bought, and now I'm down to the cheaper ones. And I need the space. So at this point, I've made my money back that I paid for them, plus some profit. So now it's time to start moving them. So $28 free shipping. I will live with it. And then this just came in. I don't know if I'll get it packed up today, but I'll at least point it out. It is vintage 1988 realistic CD 1700. This one right on top right here. If you watch the video where I got these, this is one of those items where there was no sold listings and there was no current listings, but I knew that someone would want that because with vintage electronics, when yours breaks, you want that one. You don't want a different one. You already know you like that one. It goes where it goes. It fits in the spot that it's at. You want to type into eBay, beep, bop, boop. Where is that one? Okay, there's one available. Let me buy it. They didn't even make an offer. Paid full price, $59.99 plus shipping. That's going to be all for this one today. I hope you enjoyed it. I got a lot of packing to do. I made a lot of money over the weekend. That always makes me happy. Makes the work a lot easier when you actually make some money. So like, subscribe, share, and be good to each other.